guys, it's me, Brittany. I'm coming to you with a solo mukbang today. Today, I went to Lolo Poke in Beverly, and I ordered a custom bowl. Let me let you guys see it. Okay. I got their cilantro lime shrimp and edamame and some crunchy onions and carrots with a teriyaki sauce on top. So I'm just gonna mix this around and see what this pokey life is all about. I saw that it had very good reviews on Yelp, and I thought I would give it a try since it's a local um, restaurant. It's not a chain. They have one location, and they're going to be opening up another one in Newburyport, they said. All right, so let me give it a taste. I like them. It's different. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like the poke bowl because it's cold, and I like my food hot. So I wasn't exactly sure when she told me. I was like, "Is the shrimp hot?" She was like, "No, everything is cold." I was like, "Okay," but it's not bad. Not bad. Hmm. Oh, and I also had her add um scallions because I like scallions, and it was an option. And I taste them now, and they're really good. I recommend giving it a try. If you have any Hawaiian restaurants around and you want to try something different, it's fresh, it's light, and I love cucumbers. This is very good. I think I'm also gonna make this a movie review because I just came from the movies, and why not talk about it? So I just saw the movie, um, A House with the Clock in Its Walls, and I know it's a kid movie, but I don't like real scary movies, so I thought I'd ease my way into the Halloween season with seeing a kid scary movie, and I was still jumping. I don't like creepy dolls, and this had plenty of creepy dolls. So, yeah, I was laughing at myself for jumping, but I was still jumping. Um, and I sat in the front row. I'm also, okay, let me backtrack a little bit. So I am an AMC Steps member, which means that I get up to 3 movies a week that I can see for my price of my subscription. So I pretty much have seen almost every movie that's come out. I've seen White Boy Rick, loved it. I've seen Equalizer 2, loved it. I've seen Sorry to Bother You. That movie was weird, but it was good. Like, I really did enjoy that film. Um, what else? What have we seen recently? White Boy Rick was more the last one I'd seen before this one. Then I also seen the movie Simple Favor, which I highly recommend. It's very entertaining, and it has a plot twist to it. It kind of reminds me of the vein of Get Out, in that it's supposed to be a thriller suspense, but it's very comical at the same time. So, and it's not, I don't think it's a comedy. I think they played on what Jordan Peele did in Get Out and making it funny, but at the same time, there's a sinister plot behind it. But it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was a thriller, suspense thing type thing without being serious about itself in that way. Um, yeah. I really, really love movies. Like, I love going to the movies. I've always been a kid that loves movies, but I'm not a movie buff in the sense that I'm gonna remember the name of the titles and who did what and exactly when, and that's not me. I just like watching them. Um, you know, yeah. This is weird. This is still weird to me getting used to this YouTube life. But yeah. So today I went to the movies and I have to really make sure I chew my food. But I went to the movies, and because I go so often, because I get 3 movies a week, I always go late. So if the movie says it starts at 7:45, I'm not showing up until 8 because I'm always seeing the same previews, and all it makes me do is want to see movies that aren't coming out for weeks yet. Like, I'm really excited to see the movie A Star Is Born with Lady Gaga. And I have to wait until October, but I'm really excited to go see that one. Um what are some movies that you guys like to watch or are interested in seeing? Comment down below about what movies do you like to watch. Um let me So with this bowl that I got, if you live in the Beverly, Massachusetts area, or if you ever come out to Beverly, I would say give this place a try. I didn't have anything sweet put in other than the teriyaki sauce. Like, I didn't have any pineapples. They had pineapples there. I did do carrots to give me some sweetness. But ultimately, what I taste most is the cilantro and lime, so it's very light of a taste. But it's delicious. It really is. They have where you can get a rice base, or you can get white rice, brown rice. You can get this seaweed salad. And she let me taste it because I wasn't sure and if I would like it or not because I never had it before. And it tasted really good. You could taste like it's like a teriyaki sauce or something that it's steeped in. But it has a very silky texture. But I chose to forego that just because I have to be careful. I'm, on a weight loss journey, so I have to be very mindful of what I put inside my body. But I think this is a pretty good amount of food. So, and the thing about being mindful when you eat now is you can really savor the flavors. Like, you really have to chew well and let everything marinate. So, I mean, my mukbangs are a little bit different, and that I'm not going to have all this food for the cameras, and then, I don't really eat it all because, I'm still a big girl right now, but I'm trying to transition. I'm trying to lose weight. so I can be around for my kids. And I think, I want to give something different. Because I am a big fan of the mukbangs. Like, I really love watching the videos. I just want to give a shout out to Miss B Lovely's Bethany Loves Life, or B Loves Life. I love her. Like, she got me through my first couple of fastings that I've done, and just watching her eat was like, oh my gosh, I can live through you. So like, I really truly adore her, and she seems like such a lovely lady. Like, I've never met her, but I loved watching her videos and getting through my fasting. She really, really, really helped. So I thought, I would give a, and she eats a lot of food. Like, I applaud her on her being able to eat. I mean, even before my journey, I don't know if I could eat as much as she gets down. She gets busy. But, I want to try to show, like, us eating a more sensible size, but how we can go out to the restaurants and still enjoy ourselves. And eat smaller portions. And don't be afraid to pack up and go. Like, eat and enjoy yourself while you're out with your friends. And, let them plate and make it look all beautiful. And mix your food around, like you would normally do. And just eat until your body says that's enough. You don't have to finish your plate anymore. We have to get out of that mindset of, I gotta finish my plate. Like, we have refrigerators. Let's be mindful and use them. Take your leftovers home, put it in the refrigerator, heat it up, take it to work the next day. Just because they give you a really good deal doesn't mean you have to stuff yourself. But I've been working hard for the past 3 months. I've lost over 50 pounds. So you can lose the weight. You just have to eat mindfully. But yeah. So I touched on the movie I saw very, very lightly. Because it is a kid's movie. And I was childless at this one. I wanted to just go and enjoy it myself and not have to worry about, oh, does my little ones have their snacks? Do they have juice boxes? Because I am that one that brings all the snacks in my big purse. Ain't nobody got time to be paying $6 for a cup of juice. Like, And I have 2. So that's $12. Because they can't share. If they have to share, they fight. Or one wants one thing, another one wants something else. They never want the same. I think on spite. but yeah, so I just wanted to enjoy the movie and not get too scared, because I know all the scary movies are coming, and I saw that The Nun is out now, but I wasn't ready for that. So I was like, let me ease myself on in. Let me start with a kiddie scary movie, and then maybe I'll do another kiddie one. I think there's the Goosebumps movie coming out. It's based on like the Goosebumps books I used to read when I was like in 3rd grade. So I'm gonna see. And you know, my thing with scary movies is I always have in my mind that it's gonna be scarier than what actually comes on film. Like, I grew up with like Hellraiser, Freddy Krueger, like those were really scary movies to me. But the movies now, they're not that. They're okay. I'll be jumping and because I'm thinking something's going to happen and then nothing happens. So it's like a little bit of a letdown. You're like, oh my gosh, I was scared for nothing. I think because they try to do too much with your mind and not just show me the scary. But ever since Chucky, I've hated dolls that talk anyway. And this movie touched on that a little bit. So I jumped. I do not like the dolls that jump at you. Or talk to you. Or tell you things. Because Chucky has ruined that. You know, I think the star of this dish has been the shrimp and the cucumbers. I never really had shrimp and cucumbers before. Like, I've actually never had a poke bowl where you build your own. And I was a little nervous because I'm like, well, I don't know exactly what flavors are going to play out. Like, I kind of like restaurants to do the thinking for me when it comes to food. But I was like, well, I like cucumbers. I like onions. I like, you know, I just put in stuff that I liked and hoped for the best, but it turned out really good. Really, really good. She asked me if I want anything crunchy on it, and at first I was like, not really. But I chose the crunchy onions. They had wasabi, which I know wasabi is really hot, so I was like, oh, no. I don't want that. And, yeah. But the crunchy onions, I'm getting a little bit of a kick right now, because I think I just bit into it a little too tough. So I'm getting some spicy. But this was really, you know, very tasty. Much better than I thought it was going to be. So, and I have to, you know, you guys, like, this is the beginning of my channel. So, you know, you're just gonna have to excuse the quality or my angles. I couldn't get my camera at the right height without being too high, and I feel like I'm too low, you know. But yeah, and I have locks. But yeah, I'm trying. And I know I have to work on saying and I'm trying to keep my hands out of my face, cuz it's very familiar for me. I'm used to like covering my mouth and, you know, stuff like that when I'm eating or talking to people. But this is going to be a growing process. We're going to grow together. I'm still gonna do more videos with my guy Franklin. You know, he said, I think we were going with Brittany and Franklin Eats Through Boston. But yeah, you know, he's busy today, and I really wanted to get a video. I really wanted to get my practice on doing these and getting through them. But I'm also kind of getting over a little bit of a cold, and I didn't want to get anybody sick, so I was like, I'm gonna do this myself today. Let's go solo dolo, see what happens. So today, I've been just with myself today. I took myself out to the movies, and then I went and got dinner, and I went to the grocery store, and then I said, let's do this. Let's do a video. So we are here. But let's see. What are some of the other mukbang videos that you guys watch? My kids, they watch a few people, but I don't know those people, so I don't really know. I don't know their names to shout them out. But I will ask them who they are again, and maybe I'll remember. But Bloveslife, she's my favorite, my go-to. And I also like watching Zoe. Zoe is hilarious. I know him from, his little videos that I've seen on Facebook. But he does mukbangs now, and he talks about everything. I'm not sure how I exactly want this to go. I don't know if I want to be all edited, in my future. Right now, I just want to get the hang of getting comfortable in front of the camera, and knowing where to look. And, me and my kids, we practice doing little vlogs of just, us talking. And, I'm never going to put that out because I don't want my kids on. But, I still like making them, and then I'll have little treasures for myself when I get older, and I'll be like, oh, look at them. They were so cute. And hopefully I'll be much smaller, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I was big. But everything is a work in progress. But yeah. And I wanted a very high protein meal. And at this place, all your protein that they give you from your choices, they're all seafood. So it was like I could have had tuna. They also have salmon, and I say salmon. Some say salmon, but I say salmon. And shrimp, and I chose to go with the shrimp because I know shrimp is very much high protein and compact. You don't have to eat a lot of it to get a lot of protein out of it. So I like that. This has been really fun. Oh, and also, I don't drink while I eat. You're not supposed to drink a half hour before you start eating and a half hour after you eat. So if you're looking like, why isn't she taking a sip of water or something like that? I don't drink while I eat. So there's that. I just love the cucumber pieces. Like, the shrimp is good and all, but man, I really love cucumber. I really, really do. I love vegetables. And also, I used to be the type of person that would only eat once a day. And because of that, my metabolism was really, 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 really slow. So every time I ate, my body would hold on to it. And now, I'm trying to eat much smaller meals and to eat more often. So I try to do at least 5 meals. If I can get 6, great. But at least 5 small meals. And I my job is like an hour away from my house. So on my car ride, I make sure that I eat like a cheese stick or something to keep my protein up. Um, and I try not to snack on like chips and stuff like that. I try to get away from it. Every once in a while, I slip because I'm not perfect. I'm still a work in progress. But I love the Gardetto's rye chips. Oh my goodness, so good. Like, I love the Gardetto rye chips. I love the Gardetto mix. I'm not sponsored by Gardetto's, but I just love those things. And so that is my guilty pleasure. I do love me some Gardettos. I've always loved Gardettos. Like where I grew up, I used to be on the school bus, right? And us kids, we get snacks and stuff. Like we go to the corner store or something. We used to all have our little snacks that we would little barter for or sell. There was one point in time, I think I was in the second grade, I used to make up Kool-Aid, dry Kool-Aid packets. So I would take the Kool-Aid and I would take a cup of sugar, pour it in a plastic bag, mix it up, and it was like our own little fun dip. And I would sell it to the other little kids. But like teachers didn't know that it was just Kool-Aid. They thought we was like really out here with some powder. Like, no, this is just Kool-Aid. Like, but we would be so hyper because it's like pure sugar and we're little kids running around. But yeah, we were always on the bus, snacks, and man, the Kool-Aid hustle was my hustle. Like I'm a kid that always was very entrepreneurial, and that was like my first hustle. Then after that, I got into Girl Scouts. And, we sell the Girl Scout cookies. I was always a top seller because I don't mind going door to door. I don't mind talking to people. In the name of a sale. Like me, myself, and I'm really more of a shy person. In reality, I'm very quiet. I observe. I'm very much an observer. But for business, I can listen to what you want, listen to what you need, and I put on the charm and I can get it done. Like, that's always been how I am. And so most people are shocked when they realize that, I'm really a shy person at heart. Like, I will talk all about you and your needs and getting you what you need, but you won't really find out much about me because I don't really talk about myself. I'm shy to talk about myself. So this is going to be me opening up with the world about who I am, and those who already know me, who've already been in my circle or already gotten a chance to really get to know that, I'm crazy, I'm funny, I'm silly. A lot of people like laugh at my humor even when I'm being serious, but they think I'm joking. I'm really serious, but but it's funny to me anyway. Um, yeah, so hopefully you guys will keep coming and watching the journey of me losing weight and being mindful in my eating. And you see, I did pretty good. I don't have that much left. Um, but, I'll finish it later. And that's okay. We don't have to finish our plates anymore. We will save it for later. And I will see you guys later as well. Bye.